Hello and welcome back to WolfQuest, where we are here with Vole and the Sagebrush Wolf Pack, all of which have now their new numbers, as these four puppies have now just emerged from the den for the very first time out into the beautiful enchanted forest of Hellroaring Mountain. So before I get on to anything else, I'm going to say the pups need name suggestions. Please do give name suggestions for these four little scraps of fur. Oh, they're so cute though. Look at them all. Vole's very first litter of puppies. So there are two females and two males. The females are both that rusty colour. So hi Sandy, what are you doing? Oh, it's such a lovely day as well with the sun out and the sky is bright and blue, and we're gonna have to. I don't think that Vole actually wants to leave his puppies because, after all, they are his first puppies ever. He has never had a litter of puppies. All these other puppies are his father's puppies that some of them he raised. But oh, are you scratching your ear? Oh, you're so cute. They're so lovely. I think Vole loves them so much he doesn't want to ever leave them. But I think he is sensible enough to realize that for the puppies, he needs to keep the territory nice and strong. And hey, Kestrel, whoa, you've grown so much since the Young Hunter's Quest. I feel like the pack is tiny right now. It's probably my imagination, but it just feels small. But we're going to go ahead and we're going to strengthen every hex in our territory that is weak. I think Vole has something to do it for now. He has a specific reason. He needs to do it for his puppies. And that's enough to fuel him on. You know, we should have crossed the bridge. Never mind, let's go back up. But he has enough enthusiasm to fuel him on, if only to get back to his puppies and if only to keep them safe. That's enough for him. So, where exactly are we? We need to go... Wait, are we just going to have to cross right over again? No, I think we need to head more... Here we go. Are we here? Yes, we are. So, our aim for this territory patrol is to go around here, strengthen that, just strengthen every hex we go through. And we will... Now the puppies have arrived, I think Vole is even more enthusiastic. Whoa, the water's really fast. Let's hope we can get across without having to swim. Yep, there we go. But I think he has renewed his enthusiasm on finding up the chewed up collar as well, because that's been missing for a little while. We found it and then we lost it over at Buffalo Plateau somewhere. So we might have another look around for that. Are we going to have to seriously cross again? I don't think Vole likes the muddy water. I mean, no, I don't want to travel to another map. Okay. Well, if you're not going to let us do it, let's just go to those rocks there. It must be slightly shallower here if there are rocks poking above the surface. And hopefully we won't have to swim. Not holding... Nope. Whoa, the current is strong. That's hard to swim through. Look how quickly he gets carried away by the current. Well, thankfully we're back in our territory, but that wasn't nice. Okay, so we need to head down slightly, more south. We need to get to the top of this hill first. There we go. And then if we head more south, we can strengthen this. I think it's the border hexes that are going to be harder to get to, since the game is just going to tell me you can't travel to another map right now. And I know we can't, but even so, that doesn't stop me from wanting to strengthen my territory. Okay, let's just go. Here we go. We managed it. Oh yeah, and as well, how Blizzard's still alive and about, which is nice. And of course, lightning in our last video did disperse, so that's sad, but he has a mate with him, so he left after we allowed him to go off with Midnight, a beautiful black female. But let's head round this hill. We're not going to get very far wandering on the hill. I'm kind of... it's tricky with the hill to get to all the hexes we need to get to. Let's just head as eastward as we can. What hex did that bring us into? Okay, so we need to go slightly more up the map so that we can strengthen the other weak hex about. I think, oh, it's so beautiful in the, is this spring? I think it must be spring. It's so beautiful in the spring. Kestrel, hello. Okay, and yeah, that wasn't the other border hex. So let's head over to the border hex. Oh, and what's this? A traffic cone. We'll have a toy for our puppies, even if it's not the chewed up collar. Ah, where is it? Where is it? We've got to get this for our puppies. There it is! Yes! Vole! Vole, you found your puppies a toy. Here we go. Look at him with that traffic cone. Nobody can come over here without his permission. Maybe you should put it on the border of the map to like threaten them away. I mean, this is our territory. You're not allowed past this point with a traffic cone. I don't think the other wolves would pay much notice, but oh well. It's a fun thought. And nope, I don't want to. But how can I? Okay, let's just carefully slip across. And maybe, oh, it's really tricky with this hill here. We're going to have to find some way to scale it and get into the next weak hex of territory, which is easier said than done. Can we get up here, maybe? Maybe not. Okay, wait, we might manage it here. There we go. Nicely done, Vole. So if we head just slightly down, like this way, maybe at the top of that hill it will let us mark that territory hex. Alright, come on, wolves. Is it? Yeah, it's just this way, so any moment now. Let's go slightly slower. Alright, come on, wolves. Prepare yourselves. Still not getting anything. Oh, there we go, there we go. Nice, we did manage to strengthen that. And we got our traffic cone. I think Vole is exceptionally proud of himself. He hasn't found a chewed up collar, but he has found a new toy. And the new toy, I'm very sure the pups will be absolutely thrilled about. I think that's just Vole's excitement. Oh, we got a toy for the puppies. I think he's just kind of almost in a way nervous. Will the puppies like it? But I think they will. And I think Vole knows they will too, deep down. Look at that. Look at that. You can see the inside of it. Such a perfect traffic cone. I never thought I'd say anything like that about a traffic cone. But it's true. It's perfect toy for his puppies. So, let's strengthen this hex and then see if we can go down into the corner hex. That one's the hardest one to get to. So, is it just directly south? Yeah, let's go southeast and hope we can get there. Right, come on, wolves. Let's try our hardest. Nope, I don't want to. Let's just, no. We've got to be persistent. Just wind around it. Are we going? Yeah, we are going directly towards that hex. Because we need to strengthen it. Alright, come on, wolves. Come on, wolves. Just this way. Come on. Okay, I don't want to travel to another map. Stop turning me back into this map. Okay, here we go. We're nearly there, actually. We are very, very nearly there. We just edge slightly more. No! Just let me. Here we go. We had it for a moment. So if we're very careful, edging forwards. Let's see. No! Let us go in the center of territory. Here we go. No, we just lost it. Okay. Nope, stop there. And nope. Okay. Let's literally just do a step. This is surprisingly tricky. There we go. We can mark our territory now. That took forever, Vole. Well, at least we got there in the end. So we want to head up now, I think. The main area where our territory is weak is over by Hellroaring Mountain. Not to mention, without mentioning the fact that we need to go search around Buffalo Plateau. See if we can find the chewed up collar. I know we have a traffic cone, but 2 toys are better than 1. And if we can sniff out the traffic cone at least, we can find it and mark it on the map so that we can come back for it at another point. Which I think would probably be what Vole would like to do. So, there we go. Let's go on through. Not seeing that much, really, of food at the moment. Let's just go down. Oh, I love these little bushes. The brush is so beautiful around here. So let's just head round. We're about to enter another hex of territory that we need to mark. There we go. And I hope those clouds aren't as grey as they seem. Let's hope they just pass over, but I'm worried that they'll threaten a storm. Let's just hope not, but we can't. There's no way of telling. Let's just keep our eyes open for our chewed up collar. I don't see much else we can do about the storm other than head back, and I really don't want to have to head back. Which way is the wind blowing though? Is there literally just no sense but this? Oh, hello mule deer. Well, I'm afraid we would hunt you, but we can't right now. So I guess that's good news for you. Not necessarily for us, but it is for you. Where is that chewed up collar though? Oh no, that's just the traffic cone. I thought it was the chewed up collar. Alright, come on Vole. You've got to see if you can find it. Is this Buffalo Plateau we're in? No, it's slightly further up. So let's stay in scent view now. just running along. Eee! Oh, no, we can't jump up. Whoa, careful, Vole. Well, let's head over. Oh, look at those pretty flowers. I love the flowers. But I'm still not smelling anything. It's a big shame that we lost that, to be honest. I guess it probably would be further up, but even so, it's just a bit of a shame that we lost that chewed up collar. After all the trouble we went through to keep hold of it, we just dropped it with the elk. Still not smelling anything though. All I can smell is those mule deer. We don't want mule deer. All we can smell is mule deer and our traffic cone. And don't get me wrong, the traffic cone's amazing, but it's not what we're looking for. So I seem, if I'm remembering what was on the video correctly, it was right in the middle of the hex. So like here that I checked the map. So if we just go and retrace our steps and go directly, is it that direction? No, more east. Oh, no, that's just our traffic cone, the sensor we've left behind. But this is the right way for the wind at least. That's something. That means that if it is about, then we'll definitely smell it. Because I really want to find that chewed up collar. A chewed up collar would be so useful to have. There's some bison about. Anything else but bison? Surely there's a chewed up collar somewhere over here. Nothing. Well, I suppose we should give up our search. We're not going to get anywhere with it, to be honest. I'll have to have another look at that video and see if we changed courses or something. I mean, we will keep our eye out as we run along, but I don't think we're going to find anything other than weak territory hexes, and that is our priority. So let's head down, let's mark this one, and basically just mark the whole border with the hexes, some of the hexes that are weak in between as well. There's a bullock herd about, and I would like to hunt, but we have a traffic cone, and we are not letting go of it no matter what. So, sorry elk, sorry wolves, more like. The elk won't mind, will they? But sorry wolves, not elk. I nearly said sorry elk, but the elk really won't mind. I nearly said it again. But let's just mark these territory hexes. We're about to head into another weakish one as well. Is this the... Yeah, it is, I think. The one that's slightly weak, but not too weak. Yeah, it is. Okay. So then we can head over here to the hex that most certainly is weak, if it will let us inside of it. Here we go. Any moment we'll enter it. Here we go. There you go, Vole. Nicely done. We didn't even get the alert about the edge of the map, which is amazing. So now we need to head more north direction. So our plan is to get maybe there. It's tricky. Maybe we can leave that hex for now. Maybe we can just go there. That's quite a lot. Do we have a hex here? No, we don't. Good. I guess we're just going to have to strengthen as much as we can today. There isn't that much we can do. There's a moose about. Interesting. Other than just search, though, for weak hexes and search for the chewed up collar and any other toys, of course, because, I mean, you never know what else you might find. So here we go. Which weak hex is this? Is this the next border one? Yes, it is. So that means we need to head to Coyote Creek next, which is off this direction. It's so beautiful in Hellroaring Mountain. All the grasses and the forests and the trees are so beautiful. I think Vole certainly feels at home in the forest. I think he feels like the trees kind of protect him in a way. Not that he feels he needs protecting. Vole is a very self-confident wolf who's maybe a slight bit too bold. It's hard to tell, but he is definitely not scared of a few open areas. I mean, this is pretty open, but he does like the forest. They just seem cozy. Like when you're in the lounge in a warm night, well, a cold night, and the curtains are closed and it's just all really cozy. And I think that's how he feels in the forest. Like those trees are just there, not to hem him in as some wolves would find it, but to guard him and to make sure that everything runs as it should. So, is that Hellroaring Mountain? It's so big, it's so vast. Well, is that our next destination? No, not quite. We have a few more places to go before heading to the top of that mountain. I mean, we won't necessarily head to the exact top, of course. There's no reason to head to the top, but we'll have to head halfway up it for some of the territory hexes, I think. Alright, well we've got this one. Can we head to Hellroaring Mountain now? No, we can't. So we still got to go there and there. So that means we've got to head more north direction, slightly less than angle. And just hope we reach the territory we want to strengthen. Vole's jumping as he runs. We are getting pretty tired, so we might not be able to strengthen everything we want to strengthen necessarily. Since it is definitely, they have been working a long time and those clouds are still pretty threatening. At any moment they could regroup and form one big grey cloud and thunder and lightning, which is not something Vole wants to have to deal with right now. Because it is pretty gloomy. There are definitely more clouds since the last time we looked up. And they seem to be... no, those two clouds are just merging together. I think it's about to rain soon, everybody. Okay, that's... Oh, yep, it's misty. Oh, no. We don't want rain. But it looks like we're going to get it whether we want it or not. It's very misty. Alright, well, let's just head along the borders. Oh no, we're not going to get rain. We're going to get snow. Well, I suppose. I mean, snow's better than a thunderstorm, without a doubt, but I think Vole's feeling slightly anxious about his puppies back at the den. Are they outside? Yeah, they are. I think he's a bit nervous. Will they be too cold? Oh, I hope they aren't. They might be freezing and he's out here surveying his territory. Is that loyalty to his puppies? I mean, of course that's a silly thought, but I think that's kind of the way he'd think. I guess we'll just strengthen that hex and then do those rather than go around the whole border, since the whole border doesn't actually necessarily need strengthening. And as I said, Vole does seem to be quite nervous about his puppies and if they're doing okay back at the den, because they must be freezing. And I think that's what he's more concerned about than his territory right now. Even if his territory will defend his puppies. Are they full? Yeah, they're not hungry, which is good. It's strange having so many puppies. 4 puppies. They're such lovely puppies, though. They're so perfect. Do remember to give name suggestions, since name suggestions are very appreciated. And my favorite name suggestions, if I am torn between 2 name suggestions you give me, then I'll do a poll on posts. So that will be the way we'll decide names. But we need name suggestions to start with. Sage Creek Pack. Well, that sounds pretty similar to our pack, but I know it's not our pack. So let's not bother. Let's really not bother. We have much more important things to worry about, such as that strengthening our territory so we can get back to our puppies. Because we still kind of have half the territory to run over before we're back at the den. Not to mention the fact that we're just going to have to go over the river now, which is very annoying when it's such a freezing cold day, having to swim across the river on top of that. But I guess we just have to. Alright, come on, Vole. Let's just plunge in. Are you ready? 3, 2, 1. Go on, Vole. There you go. That wasn't so bad. And then you can just jump on the rocks. There. We didn't have to do so much there. That is a relief. So we didn't actually end up needing to swim. And we only got our paws wet. So that is good. Even so, our affinity is starting to get low. And Vole is desperate to see his puppies. Come on, Vole. Come on, Vole. We've got to get back as quickly as possible. This hill doesn't... it's getting steeper. I'm not sure if we'll be able to go directly up it, which is something that's very much annoying, frustrating Vole, that he can't just get right away there. Did we get thrown off our course? Kind of, yeah. Let's just head... come on, Vole. You can do it. You can do it. Just jump. See, your pack is doing it. How comes they can climb up the hill but we can't? This is so unfair. Alright, let's try once more. Carefully, maybe like more at an angle. There, we did it. And then that means we've just got to head more directly that direction to get these territory hexes strengthened. Oh no, I didn't mean to jump, Vole. Sorry. Oh dear, here we go again. Looks like we're gonna have to try that all again. Ah dear, Vole. You really need to be careful going up these hills. And have we been thrown off the course again? Yes, we have. Let's just go. We kind of need to go directly south so we can strengthen that and that if possible. We can go just horizontally across the hill now. It doesn't seem to be that steep. Other than the other side might be steep and we'll have to be careful picking our way down. Especially with the slippery snow. Do the clouds give any sign of parting? It doesn't look like it. That is very annoying. Well, okay, let's just head this way into that hex there. And oh no, we've got to go slightly further up. Go on, Vole, you can do it. There you go. Is this Hellroaring Mountain? Yes, it is. It's the edge of Hellroaring Mountain. No wonder it was so big. I was calling it a hill this whole time, but actually it's Hellroaring Mountain. Well, next time we will finish going through this treacherous snow, strengthening our territory, and getting back to our puppies to see how they've coped with the cold. They're so small. I hope that they've managed to make it through so far. They must be worried about what the snow is. But that will be next time. Until then, I hope you have enjoyed this video and that you have a lovely day. Bye bye.